Hello once again, and welcome back to the High School Sports Beat. I'm Dave Yates. It is time now for the High School Notebook, and that means it is time for Matt Trabold. Matt, thanks once again for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.
Let's start off talking girls basketball, Matt. Let's talk about Penfield. They've been so good for so long. Do they once again have what it takes to make it happen?
Unsurprisingly, Penfield girls basketball was yet again one of the select teams at the very end last season in sectional play. The quality and quantity of talent that moved on with graduation was certainly mighty. That includes Nayara Simmons, current Fordham Ram, Bailey Teal, and Jessica Ranieri. With that being said, though, this program is known for reloading big time and seamlessly time and time again. Coming back from the starting front court last season is one of the most notable returning players in the entire section, and certainly one of the tallest. That's the accomplished Haley Emmick. She was sidelined for the season opener versus Brighton, who also didn't have their star, Kiara Anglin. Head coach Mark Vogt says they are extremely hopeful to get her back later this season. The Patriots have a junior, Kennedy Cohn, who is even taller at 6'2". Another junior in Eva Elliott showed right off the bat in the opener that she is poised for a breakout this season. She scored a career-high 19 points, 17 in the first half against those Bruins. Another junior, Elisa Ficlaris, is going to star this season after being a key bench piece a year ago.
Turning the boys now, talking about a team that can make it happen year after year. The McQuaid basketball team has a great run as far as sectional final appearances go. Will they be back once again this season?
Like you said a second ago, McQuaid Jesuit came into the season after 3 seasons in a row, reaching the Class AA sectional final against University Prep, including advancing past that game into state play a couple of times. Graduated from the school are 2 of the most accomplished scorers in the program's very storied history, Kobe Long and current St. Bonaventure Bonnie Jermaine Taggart. It was never a question who was going to be the main man for the team this season. That's senior guard Keith Warren. And that was solidified even more when the big man Darren Blocker went over to East. Even with Taggart and Long last season, Warren had a number of scoring explosion games. At any time he could hit threes on 2 or 3 possessions in a row. He gets hot whenever he really wants to. He's going to have points in every game like that. Plus, he improved inside the arc this past offseason. Coming into this year, football stars Joe Cairns and Jordan Brongo have gone from helpful role players to the top options besides Warren on this team. Cairns was known for taking charges last year, and he still does all the little things this season, despite having a bigger role in the squad. He took 3 charges in the second quarter alone in the season opener. He is the high school version of Wisconsin's Brad Davison. He is the big name for that in college because he's a high school quarterback, just like Davison was, who is known for taking charges. A supporting player who could have a breakout this year is 6'5" junior Max Schaum.
Let's talk about the Webster Schroeder boys now and some familiar faces on that squad. They've been there for a while. What does this team look like for this coming season?
Senior guard Luke Inslee and senior forward Chimera Meeks have been legitimate producers for the Schroeder Warriors since they were freshmen in the program. Inslee is certainly en route to ending his career as one of the very top scorers in program history, and he bulked up a good amount visually from last season, which will help him compete even better against taller guards going forward. Meeks is a big-time defender among other attributes, and he is going to block plenty of shots this season. His second jump is such an asset for that, and also at times on the offensive side of the ball. Another notable returnee for Rashad Stokeland's team is Nick Hauman, 6'5", and certainly one of the tallest guys on the team, and can dribble it down the court for Schroeder if need be. They have a few legitimate perimeter threats in addition to Inslee, including Ben Carey. The secret weapon off the bench might just be 6'5" center James Lill, a senior now, but the lineman will be taking a post-grad year for football next year. He does so much bruising work to disrupt the opposing team and is more silky and athletic than many linemen would be on a basketball court. Very exciting team there as well.
All right, Matt, great stuff as always. Thanks once again for joining us, and we'll see you right back here next week.
Thanks for having me on.
And we are back with more of the High School Sports Beat right after this.